Hello, Niger, and welcome to Inside Niger on Top Crisis Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Anyana, and inside the waka today, as they always do, we will bring you what's in the for inside the front pages of newspapers. After which, we'll carry person enter for studio. We will break down the big stories them inside the papers and all over Niger and probably the rest of the world. One of the big stories now, Oga President Bola Ahmed Tinubu go waka enter UK for a visit with the historic, as in 37 years now. None of our Niger leader don't enter UK to go see their Oga there for discussion. Oga President don't make history for that side. When we're going to talk about that one and what they expected for this visit, plenty other matters there, from the train accident we happened to the insecurity gbos inside Maiduguri and the ADC APC gbos. All of that and more will come up later for inside the big tourist segment of the show. But for right now, no go anywhere, because the front pages of newspapers now will they carry come next. Welcome back. Without to waste time, the Punch newspaper and the first one for we hand. And we here say big boats, them we carry petrol, carry diesel, don't land inside Nigeria, as the price of these commodities they continue to increase. NMDPRA don't come out now and they explain, say, see why petrol where they import still they enter inside the country. Food inflation don't reach 12.12% as input costs they also jack up. Tinubu now they promise, say, media companies go get soft hand when it come to tariff. It get as they go take commerce on tariffs for them. We go make things easy on them. Federal government don't start up evacuation plan. Our people then wait there for those Middle East area. They don't they do waka now of how to bring them come back, as the Igiaga for the Middle East, they Wesa and Wesa. You go see how the matter they go down, who they plan with, 20 people for Iran, they yarn, and how they go. They don't begin now to torchlight after Kaduna-Abuja train accident being wunjure some passengers then. Bump na just blow oi for Maiduguri after security soldiers them been block attacks from bad guys. Police they find help to know the identity of a woman dead body where they see for inside Oyo State. Oyedele don't make a promise, say them go begin to make use of all of the tax changes after they swear him in as Minister of State for Wetin concern money. You will see all of that and more for inside the Punch newspaper of this morning. Now the Vanguard, inside the Vanguard, open for business, rooted in partnership. Oga President Tinubu historic UK state visit. Then do a report there to discuss that one. For issue of a hardship, say he had things no easy. Civil servants, they asked for 154,000 naira as minimum wage. Still for the Vanguard, states account for 48% public spending. Bagudu now in drop that gist for Vanguard. After 6 months break, food inflation don't begin to increase again, and it don't rise up to 12.12%. Wetin be the reason? You go see them for inside the Vanguard. Then the fear say plenty people don't die through away as different explosions being hammer Maiduguri. Nigerian artists make 60 billion naira on Spotify in year 2025 alone. Now one report now in drop that gist. For Straits of Hormuz, EU reject the ask where Donald Trump they ask them for help. Southwest leaders they tell Ogbonge government and governors them work together to fight insecurity. An EFCC witness say I no interview Emefiele during torchlight meant. Turaki PDP, they tell APC, you don't know what's in the happen, you are confused. And say all of this, how did they jump from different parties, they go join them, no go kill opposition. Vanguard go give you all of that gist and plenty others them. Now the Guardian say Nigerians, they look, say, make a connection, make relationship between Nigeria and UK, they more tight as Tinubu, they travel to United Kingdom. Falana Adegborua, they find fault for the way they don't bring back sanitation exercise inside Lagos. They don't swear in Oyedele as finance minister, and they don't promise, say, in go make sure, say, we make more money and there's changes for finance matters then. For the Middle East Palava, international travel squeeze, tickets increase by 100% as airlines, they cancel flights then. Inflation don't come down to 15.06%, even though there is a small increase for prices of food. Zulum, they para against the explosions from Maiduguri, and they beg the state people, say, I beg, make them calm down, make them shine eye, and they security conscious. NCDC don't record 109 deaths and 469 cases of Lassa fever in year 2026. Police don't counter Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria fan on top the people where they say they are bandits, then where they say they arrest for Akure Airport. Presidency they para as ADC don't they accuse them, say they get plan to make Tinubu the only presidential candidate. ISO World Advisory Board, they plan awards to promote standards and economic progress. All of that and more they inside the Guardian newspaper of this morning. The Nation can come up next. Inside the Nation, Zulum, they para against the bombings inside Maiduguri. On a 8.7 billion naira case, how they take move money to companies will link to Malami. The one where cost of food, they reduce, the one of services reducing, it don't also push down inflation to 15%. Dangote, China GCL Group don't agree a $4.2 billion gas deal. DIG, Sanwo-Olu's free medical outreach for police could make them work well. That's not what they talk that side. Stock market gains don't reach 30 trillion naira. And the Nigerian Stock Exchange say now investors' confidence to the changes them now make the stock market to get more gains. Still on the matter of Oyedele, don't they talk say, okay, Tinubu they tell Oyedele to make sure say drive economy growth as the new minister they take office. Tinubu and his wife don't start historic state visit to United Kingdom and say Presido go get royal reception for Windsor Castle, and they also plan say 746 million euros financing agreement on port upgrade. Now then go sign for this visit. NSIP don't start to torchlight the Abuja to Kaduna train accident. Enter inside the Nation newspaper, you go see all of that Tori and plenty more them. Now the Daily Trust can come up, and inside the Daily Trust, ADC, the true accusation, say plan day to scatter their party. They don't kidnap 5 foreigners for Zamfara mining site. Families of soldiers we then killed don't come out now. They share their last moments with the soldiers. And they fear say plenty people don't die for the explosions will happen for inside Maiduguri. Still for the matter, witnesses don't come out now begin to share their experience on the Kaduna-Abuja train accident. Tinubu don't swear in Oyedele as minister. Price of food they increase even though inflation don't come down. 200 families don't turn displaced persons for inside Cross River State. How that one happen, Wetin happen, enter inside the Daily Trust newspaper to get all of the full gist them. Now the Nigerian Tribune. Inside Nigerian Tribune, ADC don't promise to block any plan to make Tinubu the only presidential candidate as they accuse APC, so they plan to scatter their party. Plenty people now they fear say they die, plenty others wunjure as explosions strike for places where people gather inside Maiduguri. Tinubu, they on an historic visit to UK and he go sign MOU agreements them on trade, investment, defense. This state visit now the first by a Nigerian leader in 37 years. You go shall see plenty other things them wey go come up during this visit. NADDC and MDPRA don dey enter into partnership to drive the move to begin make use of CNG inside Nigeria. APC convention, NWC maintain their zoning arrangement. Passengers wunjure for inside Abuja to Kaduna train accident, and NSIP don't begin to torchlight the matter. All of that they for inside the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Closing the papers this morning, now some bit of sports for Punch Sports Extra. Inside Punch Sports Extra, federal government don't fulfill the promise of house and honors to the Tigress. Madrid, PSG don't they ready their bid for Osimhen. On the Arsenal versus Leverkusen game, Gunners, they find how to keep their quadruple hopes alive. For Man City playing Madrid, Mbappe, Bellingham don't return to Madrid squad. Barca, they in pains over the missed chance inside the game with Forest. Blues, the target comeback against Parisians. James injury hell continues. Chelsea now don dey suffer transfer ban and £10.75 million fine. Exclusive interview for the paper. NFF ready to double Chele's salary to $100,000. Now, waiting somebody they give the papers be that. I won't break all records. Ajayi, Nai and that one. United want Fernandez to stay. Carrick talk that one. For World Cup playoff, DR Congo coach don't vow say Ingo repeat the Nigeria performance. Ogazi say I'm better than all my opponents. Joshua versus Fury, the mega fight agreed for Netflix. Liverpool don't get Mama Dashvili inquiries. All of that and more, they inside the Punch Sports Extra newspaper of this morning. And this now where we will close mouth for front pages of newspapers for today, but try make you get at least one or two of these papers, make you for know what's in the inside, they informed so that your own no go laws. May come a date with us tomorrow, same time, same station, another wonderful edition of the front pages of newspapers. But right now, coming up next, now the big tourists them inside the program. No go anywhere. Welcome back. Yes, so you studio on top Christ Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. We really appreciate you. So you did it with us live on top Facebook, live on top YouTube at Christ Radio and TV. We also tell you, say, in case say you want to yarn the color of your belly for everything when they go down, just go to the comment section of the YouTube or the Facebook and talk what's in your mind, and we self could definitely talk them out here. We're also there on other social media platforms at Christ Radio TV. Our website na www.christradioandtv.com. You also want to join us, so you know what, enter comment section, you want to use WhatsApp, just reach us on top 0906 891 8345. Again, our WhatsApp number is 0906 891 8345. Now coming back inside the studio, I get Kola Wole Omoni with me. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Good to have you today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so starting the to read today, I say Oga President Bola Ahmed Tinubu today will be Tuesday. Go waka with his wife and plenty entourage. They go UK for historic visit. First of all, they say since 1988, 37 years, this is the first time the Nigerian leader, they get welcome from the royal, family, going to sit down with UK leaders to do one or two discussions. That makes it historic. They get plenty agreement where they won't sign. They get plenty meetings. So are we supposed to be celebrating this?
No, we don't need to celebrate.
So why are we celebrating it?
We are not celebrating it. People where they invite, they probably celebrate them, you understand? Because no matter how the situation they, anything we no won't bring it food to the table of Nigerians. Only the people will affect, and then they celebrate them. Or maybe the people will get alignment with the government, you understand? And the gap between Nigerians and their leaders. if you check the body language of Nigerians right now, you go know say anything government, they no one relate. You understand? So now the reason why I say, okay, the government guys being they celebrate, the political guys being they celebrate, the on your mandate guys being they celebrate. But if you check the an average Nigerians will not get any link with politics, nothing concern them with this. Everybody get their own priorities, how they want to bring food to their table. So can I now say because of that, it no make any sense? The answer is no. Because when we get international recognition, at least if we manage them well, it will still bring one or two diplomatic advantage to us, especially now where people when they see the body language of many other big countries will be like, say, okay, they're not too aligned with the way we run things in the country. So now one of the reasons why even government people go want celebrate and where we say, now I feel like say we know the wrong things, so but people they appreciate us for Bodoyinbo. After all, then talk say prophet know they to get value for in place. You understand? So they will see it from that angle. So whatever the dividends, whatever the benefit we they get from this, whatever the MOU they are signing today or tomorrow or whatever, if it can be able to improve the life of common Nigerians, we will appreciate it. Not traveling for political gain, not traveling for recognition without any meaningful result in the country, or maybe traveling here and there, and eventually we still have peculiar problem to tackle in Nigeria here. We'll be seeing some of this traveling, to the help the matter like that. So if it is bringing good things to us, if now Johnny Way then go to us, okay, in the next 3 months, we go end insecurity in Nigeria. In the next 3 months, the job employment and the job opportunity go yakwada, and the way we see right now, poverty, where we say they knock on almost everybody's door, it go reduce. Some of those indicators now go make people appreciate, okay, this Johnny Way that they do, it make sense.
Okay, so the fact that and talk say, like now they say they go do meeting with the royal family, first of all, to talk about this interfaith matter self. Then go talk about, they say they go do meeting, our president go do meeting with their prime minister, Keir Starmer, for 10 Downing Street. And inside this one, there will be how to strengthen bilateral cooperation, how to make way for better engagement between senior officials of both countries. They are expected to sign plenty memorandum of understandings, plenty agreements them. They said they go do the one we go cover area of trade and investment promotion. They will do the one of defense collaboration. They go even sign a 746 million pounds, a financing agreement between the UK Export Finance, the Nigerian Ports Authority, and Nigeria's Federal Ministry of Finance to support the repair work of 2 of our major maritime facilities, the Lagos Port Building for Apapa and the Tinkan Island Port Building. And said this project now go strengthen trade operations and plenty others. They go do event, we go show the cultural, heritage, artistic. We go do meeting with our Nigeria people for diaspora there. All of these things them. Are we saying now, like just talk, say, as we hear him, me say we need to even start celebrating because it shows that he's doing something.
From our experience, we don't need to celebrate Wetin we never experience in Nigeria. I'm not condemning the move. All the content of MOU where them be one sign, it is sweet if you hear them. The money where they involved, it is sweet when you hear them. And trust me, if these people say they won't do this, then go do them. That one day, the money will be released. Some of these things will come to play. It may not be immediately. It may be later, or whatever the case is. Now, the impact of some of those interventions, now there the problem, they always there. Even though in way they give some of these interventions, then they always set out the mechanism to monitor, for evaluation, to make sure, say, they do the right thing to make it work well. But from experience, even our people, they outsmart them in giving some of those reports, in using grammar to appear that say, oh, all is well, what you are doing is fantastic, this and that. But do we get impact of some of these interventions on common man? The answer is no. because it will be channeled through politics. Now, political guys now then go stay in charge of some of these activities we'll be they talk about. And eventually, we still hear say, now looting and relooting here and there. The idea of MOU, no bad. Like, then they always get them. We've always been getting money here and there. If to say the money where these people they pump to our country, to say we they utilize them the way they write them for the blueprint of that particular project, we shouldn't be here by now. In fact, we supposed to, by now we should say we are now independent. You guys should hold on. We are done with you guys. But the answer is no. In fact, we factor some of this intervention into our annual budget. Then go tell you, oh, the current expenditure and capital, this is how I want to source it. This is how agencies, revenue agencies will get this year. This is what I will get from custom. This is what I will get from all sector, agric, and what have you. They will tell you, this is what we are also expecting from international donors. This is what we're expecting from NGOs. They will still put it inside the budget. Upon all these things, trust me, that NGO, that donors will come seamlessly. Because they respect budget, they respect programming, they respect anything where they put, according to how they put and so the thing go the trooping. But our own commitment will not go see them. Eventually, in all this, will teach us, okay, we still want to go to them again to follow another means of borrowing money. So it's not by MOU. Do we have system and structure in place to make sure, say, that thing where they say they won't use and do, genuinely then do them? I've been telling you about a particular project where one particular organization, donor organization, talk, say, then do one survey in Ogun and in Oyo State. They use, I think, less than 20 million naira to do the survey. When they won't carry that thing out in one of the northeastern states, the government say their own principle here. We say, now no if you do this thing for us, now we go do them by ourselves. When they say, okay, no problem, you guys should push in budget like ×4 of what these people spent. And the number of local government where they say they want torchlight, it is smaller than that of Oyo State, where these people spend this thing. But trust me, if those people, that was the end of the Magana anyway. Yes. But if these people even manage to even close their eyes, still give them that money, trust me, they will not do it efficiently as these people been do in Oyo State. That is how bad the situation of governance in the country. Father Christmas approach on everything we will be they do. The reason why we know they too see that result. The reason why somebody go tell you, say, this common street light, what they see is $1 million budget. When Wetin go finish everything, the polls have then go tell you the amount we then quote. When you check it, and the law will tell you, say, they don't care about what you claim they are selling it in the market. Procurement law will only tell you how much was budgeted for. Was that the same amount that was released? So if law is not saying, okay, we have to apply common sense to say, okay, this thing, in the market is 200,000 naira, but these people, they are quoting 2 million naira. The law did not say that. In as much it is quoted, and that is the amount you claim you used to procure it, and you provide receipt, you are done.
But Kola, if we talk about this thing, let's say, okay, among ourselves here, we know they get all this accountability, but all these international, donors, like the one where they give grants, they know they monitor them, they know they do oversight to make sure, say, they get reports, they get feedback of, say, this money where they give these people for this particular thing, now so it take be.
Then they do. The best consequence of some of these things, if they eventually do diligently, yes, now to pause or to stop you from getting subsequent one. No any consequence for anybody. They just, oh, you are not reputable. Oh, there's no any values that they can attach to what you said you have done so far. Based on that, maybe in a 3 years project or 2, they can decide to say, okay, we will not proceed again. If not 3, maybe they say, okay, it is renewable. They can decide to say, okay, we are not renewing it again. If it is not renewable, but they have the potential platform or means of giving you another money in the nearest future, they can say, oh, based on our experience in so year, we are not dealing with these guys again.
So they know they tell us
no, that's not the only consequence. Because in all these things, too, when you reach that level, our people go, they quote suffering here and there, and don't we just do us anyhow because now they give us money and stuff like that. So now the issue be that. How they take spend that. And again, so many of them will get policy where we say they can't deal with you directly as an individual. Some cannot even deal with a state. Any intervention, they have to channel through the federal government. Some cannot even pay an organization. They will pay the government. Even a state government, they pay into the state government account. I get many experiences regarding this. And the best thing these people can achieve is to make sure, say, they enforce that particular intervention. Not the one where you do anyhow. They say, okay, they arrest you, they jail you, come account for them and stuff like that. That one, no day. So they don't see like, oh, this one for the Christmas money. No matter the situation, then go blow grammar to do cover up.
Okay, now before we drop this particular topic, the people will follow Oga Presido go. Like, Siamu, First Lady go, Godswill Akpabio go, Lateef Fagbemi, in short, Senate President go, Attorney General go, Minister of Solid Minerals go, Minister of Information National Orientation, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of Economy, Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Minister of Culture and Creative Economy, Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, National Security Advisor, and Director General of National Intelligence Agency. All of these people now follow Presido go do this one. Is it not too much?
To them, they will tell you that the kind of interventions, the kind of activities we then go get abroad, it touch ministry of some of these guys. For instance, from the MOU where they talk about, you don't talk about security, right? NSA. You don't talk about investment, budget. You don't talk about finance, money. They say finance must be there.
Diaspora.
So, diaspora. You they go Obodo, where the diaspora want they want made day for Nigeria. So then go get justification to all these things. And again, it go shock you, say, now to just from say Oga Presido they around main people they around him. Many of them will not even utter a statement throughout the briefing where they want to do or the activities they want to do there. I don't even have problem with some of these things, but the issue is that Wetin be the result, Wetin be the outcome of some of these movements where they make. For instance, if you see other president where they come our country, occasionally, maybe once in 2 years, boy, you go see one president to come. If they come, how many people they see them they follow? This one is even better if it because a president they come out where minister follow. Do you know how many unannounced trips where this minister they do go Obodo Oyibo? They don't go today, they go tomorrow. How many ministers are we receiving in the country every time? You understand? So if you are now saying you are committed to, okay, managing our resources, not to do like spending here and there, how do you intend to do that? At a point, they will release a statement that if you want come out, go Obodo Oyibo, there's also number of people supposed to follow you. Yeah. You understand? But they don't respect that. Shortly after that statement, I been remember one particular summit where they go to, I think maybe on climate change or whatever. That time, you see how the matter been day noisy. Eventually, they come clarify, say most of those people will be going, get some will go individually, will not be say, now through the presidency, now ain't go or whatever. But we are seeing the body language here. Against the rules, the principle where they said, okay, this now waiting go guys so that we no go do allow spending. But if you check, if you move close to government guys, you go know say, regardless of all the economic situation we've been about to so far, nothing has changed in terms of their spending lifestyle. Nothing has changed. They maintain, in fact, they even overdo right now because they get access to public fund. And now one of the reasons why many international body know the two believe say we no get money. They know say we get the resources, we get what it takes for us to survive on our own, but because of poor management of resources. Now the reason why they get some of these issues here and there. Now the main guys, now you've been the announced right now. Go and find out. People will go follow those guys too. Because when a minister is also traveling into, we have his own separately. It could just be like this program where they always do say, okay, go look for somebody. Other people go follow you.
Multi-marketing now. Bring two people. Those people bring two people.
Follow you. And before you know it, it's our money. Those guys are going. In fact, they will remember this trip for life because of what they will get when they return. Some will not even go at all. They will apply. They will say, don't worry. Since you can't make it, we'll pay all your allowances. Yes. I've seen it before. Wetin we never see for this the government thing. They will say, okay, you will not get chance to go, or maybe you don't even want to go, but they don't already put your name on the list of people who won't go. You will still get your extra for everything. So if you check some of those things, you come to convince Nigeria to say that because you don't get money now, you never pay your salary or the allowee of 35% increment after the common subsidy, all those ones. You want me to enter there here? The money is there. But the spending ability and the mentality he did there. Say, in as much as government things, make you spend that many years because they feel like, okay, now 4 years we get to maximize the opportunity.
All right, you don't hear Kola Ole don't talk and say most of the spending them, that's not why it hard for people to believe when they say Nigeria no get money, because the lifestyle of our leaders no they show that narrative. Anyway, God President don't go, they will go to UK today and hopefully they will come back by Thursday after they don't sign all of that agreement, do the different meetings, enjoy themselves, carry Nigeria show well for that place. And we hope, like Kola talk, in the next maybe 2-3 months or more or even less, we will begin to feel the impact of this visit. Now, coming back to some things that we happened for Nigeria yesterday, to re-bust out again, say, train being get accident. You get where they say train, jam train. People begin say they don't know which can contribute this. But from the explanation now from the investigation bureau, they say now like when they stop somewhere, so they can't add that locomotive rear, one part where they add to the back. So that part was just supposed to be for support. Then they put one for front, then they put one for back. As the train constantly they move, when they reach that Asham side, say now so that one where they be attached for back, come pull out. And then the thing can't slide, can't go jam the back of the train, and the thing now can lead to causing, injuries to passengers. Yes, that's the for they say about 8, say 4. Somehow they serious, 4 not today serious. They say they're going to investigate them, but people now don't come out now. They shout, say why be say almost everything for this country now one thing or the other, and say this our train, especially this Abuja, Kaduna-Abuja race side. Say no be today, if they get palaver. I bet if we speak to this situation now.
Yeah, if people can be emotional when it has to do with this kind of situation, well, I want to believe, say, train transportation today among the safest. You understand? After air transport, you understand? Now be the next, you understand? Because the reason why I've been the talk and be say that same yesterday now, I'm sure if you say road safety should come and bring their records of road accidents, we happened yesterday alone. But because when we don't get used to something, we know they too feel them again. If you hear say, oh, accident kill like 10 people now, 20 people, if now in as much in a car, it no be new to anybody again. But when it happened to train, the story will loud nationwide. You understand? So if we say almost every time, I may not agree with you.
Okay.
If you check the number of times where it may they happen, am I saying this to say, okay, they are not avoidable? No, they are. For instance, in that kind of situation now, if you want to check it clearly, they don't even need to do maybe much investigation because it may be negligence. You connect two things together and it can't remove. How you take remove? You understand? Because I know saying I chain and it says chain out together. So that kind of thing, it may be negligence. They may not connect it very well. The reason why it pull up, it may be the connection iron 9 pull up or whatever the case. Go no say that one no they deliberate. This time around, we are not hearing the story say okay now 4-9 finish for road, because I remember there was an incident in Lagos that time where the guy come on TV where to say now the driver, now the people where they buy the fuel, then they always shortchange them and go reduce the quantity because they don't already know the amount of fuel where they go take a waka from so place to another. Say now it cause that kind of embarrassment. So in this case now, let's just assume say occasionally we see this kind of incident. So how they want to prevent that? Because we're talking about train, not only here. it gets some country where we say now their bridge self go even collapse, we go turn deadly and badly. You understand? So we are not saying that to say, okay, they are not supposed to avoid it, but to me, it's still a bit fair. In fact, if we get train tracks nationwide, the number of traffic and the accident we will record on our roadside, it no go 2 days like that. For instance, if na car issue now cause this, now lead to this kind of situation yesterday now, it might be deadly than the way we witness and right now. So it's just for them to be able to identify the problem and not to repeat. For instance, if by next week now they talk say, oh, another one don't pull off again, no, I don't injure many people, we go now know say, okay, what is worrying you guys? But if you check some of these cases, this particular case now is an isolated case. The one wey happen before, no be like this. Now,
now here Wetin I talk that time. I say this Abuja, Kaduna, we don't get up to like 3-4 incidents there. In short, September they say one some assault. If you also remember where the time say no be steady. Last year, ending of last year, the Senate even raised up a committee, say make them go torchlight why there's frequent train derailments in that railway corridor. You remember very well?
Yeah, that one then be linked come to vandals. Say he gets some of the iron where these vandals been carry and stuff like that. Yes.
But you get where I talk. Kaduna-Abuja corridor.
How many of train tracks you get for Nigeria?
But Abuja, at least we get the one for Lagos. How many times would they hear things like this happen?
That is why
this particular part. And they now say they should go and investigate. Until today, in short, from the talk now, they even put committee where they go investigate, bring their report back in 6 weeks. Till today, we did not even get anything from them.
That one, if you're talking about committee, talking about investigation in Nigeria, we don't already get used to that. The only one where we need to be fair to, maybe aviation sector. They're serious about their investigation and they come up with updates eventually and what have you. Now, if not because of that incident now, everybody and they there. If not because of the incident we happened yesterday now, say they no go remember any committee set up again. They no go remember any 6-2, we then give them again. Because we lack follow-up in the country and everybody it they affect. You understand? So, if they want to take it seriously this time around, good and fine. We want all our movement to be free, but Wetin I be the talk, we say, if you check some of these incidences where we be the talk about, at a point it was terror attack.
Yes.
At a point, then talk say, okay, now vandal. This particular case now, where they say this thing, then connect and pull up. We never hear this kind of story on that particular location before now. That is why I say the incident they different. It gets some where we say, okay, you go no, say this one are pure negligence. That of yesterday may be part of it because I want to believe that thing not supposed to just easily pull off. Just like that. Because of what happened. But in a situation whereby, oh, you claim, say you don't know, say Vanda don't already commot the iron for road. The thing can't delay. That one, you may say, okay, why can't you do your due diligence before they embark on the journey itself? So, I hope they can be able to reduce the cases or even avoid it completely. But sometimes when we have accident like this, not until when they conclude on the investigation before we go know what really caused it or not. On top of the committee we then set up, we are used to committees in Nigeria. And again, they may even give them some little allowances on top of their work. Say, okay, drink water, pay for transportation here and there, and nothing will come out of it. We thank God say no turn deadly. And because of say no turn deadly now, I hope say they will still take them seriously. But if the moment we life for people involved in it, and they start talking about it, you will see people acting. But if not, and again, from next week now, we forget totally anything that has to do with this train incident until when another one happen. And the reason why I talk, say, everybody hand, they involved.
Anyway, according by Kayode Okwefa with the Oga of NRC, he said the train still continue with its journey, reach Idu station 38 minutes behind the time, and then the joint body where they investigate train matters now, don't say they go torchlight the matter and they go drop updates as soon as the update drop. We really hope, say, because truly, even me, I don't know what they want investigate unless to ask who be the person we connect and why they not connect and where. And we hope, say, there will be scapegoat. It's not just enough to say that they do investigation. After the investigation and everything, hope say some people will be held responsible. so that it will turn lesson to other ones then. But that now the update so far on top. The train accident we happened yesterday. 8 people and they say wunjure, 4 they serious, 4 no they serious, and all of them now don't collect treatment. Investigation is ongoing. Now, talking about death and attacks, Borno State today in the news again. And this time they say on Monday evening, we're talking yesterday, now with the Monday, say from the 3 explosions. You get 3 explosions, and they say for the gate, in short, the entrance gate of the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital, the Monday Market and the post office areas. Now they say bombs them, explosives being go blow. From the report where some Tori people carry come, they say 26 people dead, and then over 100 now in the wunjure, the hospital. What does this have to tell us about Maiduguri as in Borno State now in the news again? After plenty years, maybe like say everything been done, calm down.
Yeah, the situation is getting critical in Borno State. The last time we witnessed this kind of a situation was before Buhari came on board.
Yeah.
Shortly after I came on board, the situation of bombing here and there, it been calmed down. That time we know they see him again. But it's resurfacing right now because at a point, I don't even talk on this show, so it be like say then they economize their interventions and the attacks right now because to explode one single bomb, you know what it means. Yeah. But now, it be like say the people where they sponsor these guys, they know they relent. And this one used to be a critical part of the entire attack, what they always do. Because if not gone with the bullet, you only target an individual. But if you now throw bomb at a public place, you know what it means when it's killing a number of people. You understand? So I think they need to strengthen their intelligence to know how they want to act. And even harming itself, now don't they talk, say there's possibility of more of bombing. Yes. In Borno, then talk them now this morning, say, because it be like say those guys don't already plant some of those bombs in many locations.
But the talk where the army also, they say the reason why these attacks them, they come up again now, because them now, they finish this terrorism, and so they are doing their revenge.
Forget that grammar of finishing. Forget the grammar of finishing. It's not the grammar of finishing. If not that, whether you finish terrorists or not, their intention is not because you are killing them. Their intention is to create havoc. Their intention is to take over. Their intention is to launch their flag. And the moment they are doing this, they are spreading, they feel like they are winning the war. Unlike the narrative before where Nigerian government been talking, say, oh, we have already conquered them, we've taken over them. After all, at a point, it appeared to be like saying that them they even fight each other. ISWAP and that of Boko. Yes. When they fight each other. Don't forget, now the same fight now led to the killing of Sheka that time. Now it be like say then they reunite back together. Maybe their leadership structure now they don't already strengthen it. And the reason why we are seeing these gbos. And whether we like it or not, the attack of US in December 25th too also maybe led to Wetin they do right now. Maybe to show say okay, we still full ground, we still they in charge. We're expecting Trump again to launch attack. Am I saying this to condemn a Trump attack? No, I'm not condemning it. But whatever intervention you want to do now, it has to be a sustainable intervention so that we will not get more victims. Because every single day we will they delay. These people also, they are strategizing. And in their own strategy is so easy. They can face anywhere, throw whatever, and they are good to go. But in your own case, you are still strategizing to know where their location is. If you know their location, how you go make sure say innocent people know that together with them and some other stuff like that. And most of these occasions, we don't even hear say our military, they use bomb against them too. To go do some of this bombardment to say, okay, where them to gather plenty, you kill almost all of them. So if they are now saying that because they are overkilling them, I may not agree and subscribe to that. He get a family friend for 2 weeks. We have been trying to reach him. He did the Borno. Now among the soldiers, 9 days. We have been trying to reach him 2 weeks ago. We can't reach him. We have been calling family members, they call. Just this morning, on my way to the office now the person just called back. Say the matter too hot for them. Say over 100 soldiers dead. Over. And 49, our military, the army, they have issues to say no, he no reach. But people where they there, where they the war zone now, talk say over 100 were brought. Over 100 soldier dead body. So if you are now saying that because you they kill them, saying that the reason why they try to, I no one agree with that, because a whole Goza local government now, they are taking over most of the communities in that particular place. And they are not only taking over, they are killing soldiers. In fact, they are even taking back to their command.
On Sunday, they even attack a soldier outpost.
Yes,
Monday,
if these people get liver to say, we are not waiting for you, we want to take battle to where you are, it means that they are spreading. So you can imagine their infantry. Now, our soldiers are supposed to they take the battle to them, but now them on their own, come they look for our soldiers' trouble. See the infantry. And if they succeed, they go with our equipment, they go with our weapons, they go with our vehicles, they go with our uniforms. No, they need to do something on this. They are not winning the war. Don't let them be using propaganda to give Nigeria impression that all is well. No.
I don't know, they give impression, say all is well, but right now for inside the areas, the governor for Lesser Hajwe, they train to person, don't they calm the state people down, and they don't give them assurance, say the soldiers are on top of things. So make all of them calm down, continue to shine their eye, and the military, the soldiers, the security agencies, they're in charge of everything. But you remember, say for October 2025, Governor Zulum been called on Ogbonge government, say may then do immediate and comprehensive torchlightment of the air safety of the country, of the defense mechanisms, them, say, cause some things that were also being happen that year when Boko Haram people being used drones take attack military barracks inside the states. Anyway, plenty talk still they go on down there, but like color talk may not just be by word of mouth. Say, instead of you to the wait, may these people bring the fight to you. Why don't you also take the fight to them? He talk on yesterday and you don't talk on today. Make our security agencies take the fight to where these people did, so that the trajectory go dey different. But before we round up the show, back to some politics talk. The ADC, that's Africa Democratic Congress, that's now the new party, don't come out now. They throw accusation on the All Progressives Congress APC, say that they try cause katakata inside their own party and say they get plan to make sure say now only Oga Tinubu be the presidential candidate in 2027. Though the APC don't quickly say, come on, whatever is happening is among you people, it did not concern us. But ADC say one of their person where they don't expel from the party, they go up and down. Now they claim to be the, I think is the deputy chairman, and then say that they find a way. They said the person they work with a governor. They're not called the name of the governor, but that with a governor in APC to scatter their own party and also to find a way to make INEC recognize that guy or see say there's katakata in the party and not carry them serious. Do you think, say, this talk actually hold water?
The truth of the matter is that now politicians, when they talk here, they know the way that they deal with each other. And again, if you hijack a particular party strangely, unexpectedly, the party claimed to have structure before your arrival nationwide. And if now come hijack them, you definitely know, say, it gets some of them when you go they happy with the arrangement. The only good news to that kind of hijack, we say, oh, national recognition. Spread will be wider than the way it used to be before. The same thing will happen to Labour Party. The same thing will happen to NNPP. The same thing will happen to even the Jagaban APC as we speak right now. But you know what? You know they end well. You know they will end well because they no allow that template to run seamlessly the way they made up. For instance, they will not allow the national chairman before to be the national chairman. They will not maintain the ESCO before. These people came up, then get rules and regulations of a party before you join, before you get a membership card, before how many months you go stay, before then go free talks. Okay, you won't even take any executive role in a party. But the style here is that the moment when these people do their mass exodus, they will displace all those conditions with only one condition: waiver. They say they have provision for waiver. That provision for waiver is not democratic. Because some of these guys, when they claim, say they don't they labor here and there for the party, some of them, you will see Judas among them, you will see Jesus among them, you will see disciples, the one where they agree, the one who heard the touch. In all this, if any opposition want to cause kata for that party, now those kind of people, then they look for. And it is strategy to them. To us, why all these things? But to them, now pure politics. They will just say, go and find out who among them will use to destabilize this party. And the reason why I'm standing like this, why I say now politics, now with this talk here, we say, if now ADC too, they in position of APC tomorrow. These now the kind of things where they look for. When Dele Momodu been they talk on TV, I think 2 days ago, it also say they get plenty people with their experience. When he won't mention Aregbesola, the only thing where take qualify Aregbesola in that party be say the person wey know Tinubu in and out. Wey be say if Tinubu cough right now, he don't already know the meaning. He say na Aregbesola. You understand? And he's not lying because he was his minister and commissioner for good 8 years before he sent them. You know, he groomed them in Lagos. He sent them around. Oh, yeah, go and be a governor in your state and stuff like that. You understand? So if you have that kind of situation, you go know say they know each other. They know what can bring each other down. They know how they can manipulate judiciary to make sure say they stop them. They know how they can scatter it to make sure say they don't even get a candidate in the first place to make it be like walk away when the election eventually come up. So if then they accuse ruling party now say they want scatter thing, in the first place, do they do the right thing? Can they form their political party seamlessly to make sure say, okay, this one have new brand? At a point, if they too want to defend this question where I've been asked, can they form their political client this thing? It be like say they be attempt at that time. They say INEC won't frustrate them for the registration. Yes. So if you check some of these things, now the game where all of them they do, you know they democratic. But I don't get feelings for any one of them because if they're today in charge, they will say, oh, this formula where they use for us is so. Make we to use for them. At that point, now the opposition that time too, go they shout. But now pure politics, now all of them will be they play.
But Bokola, is it possible for them to just give us only one candidate for the whole of 2027? Is it really possible for things to be so bad in other parties where we say they no go fit bring candidate and we only have just one person the whole year?
Then it's not democratic.
But is it possible?
In fact, they can't even be boast of it. No, it is.
This is what they ask because if we follow by Wetin ADC already as it is now like this, you know, say PDP get palava. So we never still know whether we go see person come out from there or not, unless whatever IDEC, we still get LP. But this accusation, is it possible?
This is the game. Whenever they are doing this thing, for instance now, you know, it appears to be like, say, okay, Wike Factor and APC don't already hijack PDP right now. Yeah. The party will be there. There will be a figurehead candidate. Just like at the point when Buhari be one contest that time, for the second time, and one guy be come out, he wants recognition. Yeah. He saying go contest with him. He go win Buhari in primary election, the boss and stuff like that. He too want recognition. I think it's from Sokoto thereabout. I forget his name now. You understand? So what I'm saying in essence is that the possibility of them having candidates, official one, where they go to say, oh, a PDP candidate, get this person, it may be there. But in reality, the candidate may have agreed to even work with the ruling party. That one did there. But they will not want to do something where go appear to be like, say, now only them. Now then they conduct and now then they contest for the position so that in the eyes of international and body community, they no go ever recognize that kind of candidate. So them too no go won't do reach that level. But they want to cripple the party so that even if you claim you have a candidate, it's just for figurehead. You understand? It's just okay, it's a must for us to have a candidate, not the reason. But not a candidate that can defeat the ruling party. That may be the idea. Now the possibility of saying, okay, maybe only them go run and what have you. It may happen. And why am I saying it may happen? IPAC chairman, they may come out last week, then do meeting. They say if care is not taken, they will boycott next year election. And out of 18 political parties, I don't know whether there are more now. He no mention specifically because it be like say they register, I think 2 more political parties lately. He say out of all political parties, say now only PDP and APC no present for that particular event. And even the PDP, they be told say they won't attend, but because of this their division at that time, they never do this their court ruling. Say that's the reason why they're not present. Because they be asked the IPAC chairman say, with the way things are right now, he said they may choose to boycott so that they go know say nobody get anything to drag with anybody. So with that one, they use that one to threaten INEC. Say if care is not taking, we will not even bother you to put our name and a diagram or whatever or symbol in ballot paper. Just put Tinubu, put APC, put Broom there, and let them win their election. They too, we want to avoid that kind of situation. Because they are not only winning election, no, they want to still portray themselves as being a Democrat before the eyes of international community.
That's APC now.
APC or whoever, you understand? Okay. So with that, they may want to avoid that kind of situation. But what they are planning to do now is to cripple the entire process to make sure, say, eventually anybody will want contest with them, they don't already defeat them. You know, say, when you want fight somebody, maybe you don't give an sleeping dose injection. You don't just do anyhow like this, like say don't draw, don't this thing. Maybe 2 days to that particular fight. You don't do so many things. Or maybe you say somebody should go and help you hit in head. The day of fight, you just do one blow like this, the person go down. That is the plan of ruling party right now. They want people to come and do the fight on that same day, but they want to finish the battle before the day.
Okay, so before we go, just maybe like about 2 or 3 questions before we go, because I don't say time no day. Now, for this particular one now, this guy say that they carry their former national chairman say they parade himself as a chairman of ADC. Meanwhile, according by Bola Abdullah, he will be top person of ADC. He said them do their own congress where the David Mark and Aregbesola been come out and INEC, you get supervise them and everything. But say now that they hear church say that they try pressure INEC to like recognize that guy as national chairman. Now maybe begin to form say there is problem inside the party. Is it possible for something like this to actually happen, where they will call it as a problem, they the party, and they will come somehow compromise them?
Is this not the same problem that the PDP is facing?
Yes, but with the way that way it be now, where these ones don't already do their own congress, they don't already get their members, and then they look, say maybe they get strong leg of even a potential, you know, they feel fight. They call themselves the real opposition now. Do you still think, say, something can still happen with the spoiler for them?
I just pray. Well, plenty things can still happen. I just pray, say they will not end up in litigation. If you want to do your primary assignment to avoid this kind of situation, you've already supposed to at least immune yourself against these issues. How do you achieve that? Make sure, say, all the executive members, now them key into your coming to the party. And make sure, say, none of them get any potential, say, one ruling party or whoever influential can easily call the person and say, okay, go and cause katakata. If they cannot be able to achieve that, because from day one we'll be hearing this talk. Say, be like, say, these people no agree like that. Issues may come up eventually. And now, what will you see right now? Politicians will not bring issue when it is not relevant and not needed. They will bring issue at a critical time when they know, say, your survivor is hanging in balance. And now, what will they see right now? For instance, do you think, say, these people no respect their ego, the likes of Turaki? Now go make them just say, okay, we are now ready for reconciliation with Wiki camp in PDP. The answer is no. But they are in a serious tight corner of litigation. If they say they want to pursue in Supreme Court, it will be against the INEC timetable. So if these people to start litigation now, you know what it means. They may eventually say, okay, the party no even fit get any candidate. If they struggle to get candidate, Supreme Court may dismiss it later, like it been happening in Zamfara State the other time. So in that kind of situation, now pure politics. In their own case too, we come, take over a political party, hijack the entire structure of the party, the way that they always do. Let them by luck now win election next year. All these people where you say former ESCO, this, you know anything from them again. It happened to NMPP. The founding father of the party were relegated. The reason why they get issue with Konkoso, and all of them get the potential of doing this thing because they are number one name now politician Others now maybe attach name, second name, third name. The main thing we hear politicians, especially in Nigerian context, you know, say no be something where they go just do anyhow. Then they always get this kind of strategy to make sure say they weak the opposition.
All right, and they make strategy to weaken the opposition. Caller, in conclusion of the program today.
If you like say we don't already conclude, let's just see how the drama go unfold more in terms of politics, because whether we like it or not, the situation seems not too friendly to ADC. Again, I always talk, say, okay, let us see how they want to do their primary. But it appears to be like, say, okay, even before primary now, then get more issues to contend with. So if they can be able to survive this, they manage that person who won't parade himself as a parallel ESCO right now, and they can be able to go into their primary, emerge a candidate, and say, okay, all of us did together to make sure say this person win election. Now that time we will really test that their strength where they be they boast about.
Anyway, make we still the wait, all fingers crossed, until when we go see how the primaries them go down. Thank you so much, Kolawole Omoni, for today.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you so much, Naija. See you Tandagirigban with us. Just continue to follow us on top all social media handles to take sabi more of what they do, to take hear more from our news, to take hear more for the reports that we they do and the statements that we they put there. We did www.christsaidradioandtv.com. And you can check us on every social media platform at Christ Said Radio TV. My name na Princess Anyana. Till we come your way again. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.